Today is a very auspicious day. Varalakshmi is the goddess of wealth who gives you boons, particularly money boons. And everybody wants one. Whether you are poor or rich, it doesn't matter, everybody wants money. Why money is so important? Money changes everything. The food that you eat, the clothes that you wear, even the justice changes with the impact of money. You get a judgment in the lower court. You don't have money to go to the higher court. What happens to your justice? You can't even have a chance to present your case because you don't have the money. You want a surgery, and if you don't have money, you can't have the surgery. You can't even see a good doctor. You can't even get a good medicine. You don't have money, you have no vacation. It goes on and on and on. So what is the way out of this? Is there a day when everybody is going to be having everything they want and any amount of money they want? No, no way, no way there will be a possibility when everybody can be a millionaire. But then, I'm not here to voice this known fact, and I am here to give you something which has not been brought to the public knowledge with some clarity. The clarity that I am bringing to you is to work with the divine. There was a time the world had known, the earth plane had known how to work with the divine. That was the Satya Yuga. And during the Satya, the golden age, people were in touch with the divine beings. The divine beings are none but aliens living in better planets and and they have no physical body like us, so they don't have to suffer as much as we have. I'm not going to go into that because that's a very long talk and discussion, and I'm not prepared for that. What I am prepared to do here within the next few minutes is just how to be in touch with the goddess of wealth. The goddess of wealth is Varalakshmi, but she is more available to you in one form and one name, and that is Shreem Brzee, which I have been teaching for a long time. And this is a time that I want you to commit to that sound. And I have at least one or two cases where they have seen, then this gives me unlimited money, which I have never dreamt of. And then there are, go and look at testimonials because we want proof for everything. So there are a lot of testimonials for Shreem Brzee YouTubes that you have seen on Pillai Center. Shreem Brzee. And that is the sound which can attract the goddess of wealth. And that's the simple answer. And that is one thing that you can depend on and commit to. But unfortunately, we have a mind that is skeptical by nature and cannot stay in one thought. And the problem is the mind and the ego. They conspire and then they never allow you to focus on Shreem Brzee. I use Shreem Brzee over and over and over and over and over and over again. This is very simple and also very hard simultaneously. Very simple because the sound Shreem Brzee you can say very easily. Very hard because you cannot stay in it. Now, I will give you some tools which you can use to stay on the sound. And that is, say the sound out aloud, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Even when you say that out aloud, still the mind will have other thoughts behind your vocalizing the sound. That's okay. But that is even better than not doing the sound. Do the sound out aloud. And this is the best day to experiment that. And at least for 20 minutes a day, or 10 minutes, start with 10 minutes a day, which is not, a long time. Say, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. And that's one of what I wanted to, one tool that you can use out aloud and at the back of the mind while you are still vocalizing. Thoughts will be there. Don't worry about the thoughts, focus on it. Secondly, and just think about what you urgently need. It need not necessarily be money. It can be anything. It can be a house or a car or whatever you require. And then associate the sound. I am doing this sound. I'm going to do this sound for getting a car, getting a home, getting new clothes, getting a new shoe. And then do that, sound with that sankalpa, with that prayer. Sankalpa is a prayer, a very powerful prayer. And do that for new clothes, new home, new whatever, new couch. And do that. And you can even say, Shreem Brzee. And embrace the thought or prayer for a house or anything, or even money to go to the higher court. You need money for anything and everything, and that is not going to change. That will be the same. I don't want to teach a philosophy that of asceticism, of denial, at least on this day. Not that I am putting down asceticism and detachment, or nirvana. They are great concepts, but that's for people who are at a different level. For every human being, no matter who they are or where they live, the goddess of wealth is very, very relevant. And on this day, I made it a point that I talked to you. It did not come to me an hour ago. Then I decided that I should do this because I am the originator of the sound with another saint, Vishwamitra. We co-created, and I refined his technology, and he was a great king. He, he wanted to give money to all his citizens, and he could not do it otherwise except through this mantra. Hail Vishwamitra, hail Varalakshmi, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. God bless.
Shreem